She's 16 years old and doesn't want to drive. Can you explain that to Tim?
Dad, I just finished my driving test.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I didn't drive till I was first year of college.
What?
And because everyone drove, I liked going to parties and drinking, and everyone drove, and I never had to drive. And I liked being the one that was kind of driven around, and like I would make jokes and people would come and get me, and I, just always, had a drink or a joint. I mean, not that that's the good way to go, but I'm telling you, it's nice to have not be responsible.
Is that how you feel? Isla's got a big party tonight.
Are the Valley parties like Karate
Here, talk closer
Kid?
to the mic. What?
Is it like, are the Valley parties, is it like Cobra Kai? Do you all go fight each other? That's what I think it is.
Here, come sit here. Come sit here with me.
I think it's just a bunch of kids like fighting each other. Do you watch Cobra Kai? I feel like you would.
Stranger
Bert?
Things.
Okay, all right.
I did for a little.
Yeah, it sucks
Cobra
now.
Kai?
Yeah, for like
For real?
a little.
In the early seasons, it was good. Then it started to
We're watching Game of Thrones right now.
the new one.
They're watching the old one.
Okay, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I like it so far. I like Jon Snow.
It's a great
That's his name, right?
Yeah.
George R. R. Martin, the guy. He just looks like a big fat homeless guy,
Yeah.
and he's like a genius.
He is a fucking genius.
It's amazing.
Do you know they made another Game of Thrones that wasn't based off his books?
Oh,
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, what do you think about this one?" And everyone's like, "It's garbage." And they're like, "Just do his books."
right. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be like, they're doing something now called like the Woman King. They're calling it that instead of like the Queen. It's just becoming like this crazy. It's like, yeah, there have been women kings. It's called queens. Like,
What's the future, Isla? What's the future? What's
yeah,
your
what's good?
what's
As
what's
a
your
child,
life? Yeah.
what do you think's coming?
What do you think's coming? Do you think?
Global
Here-
warming.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
that's definitely coming.
Yeah.
It's hot out.
Are you concerned about that?
Well, yeah.
But like, how concerned on a scale of 1 to 10? Like enough to
9.
keep your windows closed and the air conditioning off?
Yeah. I don't do that.
I don't know.
I don't do that.
So what about your generation? What do you think you're gonna? What do you think you'll be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Can Tim give you some advice?
Okay.
I mean, I think the most important advice is like, whatever you want to do, don't rely on like any institution to help you. Like your kids,
Like mental institution?
well, that yes, because many of them are bad. But like, don't think that you graduate college that it's going to make your life better.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that it doesn't help, but like, don't rely. Like so many people that have so much going for them right now, they didn't wait. Like your generation is good because they're kind of cynical about stuff and in a good way where they're like, we're not going to wait for someone to tell us we can do something. You
Mm-hmm.
can just go do it.
Yeah.
Just go do it. Like I didn't know that growing up. You could just do things. Like,
Yeah.
like literally they were like, oh, you go to college, you do this, you get this degree and that degree and this degree and that degree and this. And then you're like, I could just open a restaurant. Like you can do things. People don't realize you can do stuff. You're like, oh, you can literally, and then you're like, oh, it's not that much money to try this thing that may fail, but if it doesn't, I could be a millionaire.
Dude, I watched a documentary. I watched a documentary of And One. You remember those shoes?
Yeah.
And One? And they were like, yeah, first month we made $15,000. And I was like,
Right.
what? And they're like, we're just making t-shirts.
Right.
And then all of a sudden we got put in Foot Locker and we made $64 million. And I was like,
Right.
you can just start a shoe company?
You could do any of that. Like that's the thing that people don't realize you can just kind of do.
What would you want to do? Like just pie in the sky, whatever you want to do. Like what would be like, it's a cat sanctuary. It's
And
a
don't
farm.
say solve global warming because
Yeah,
there's not enough money in that.
Yeah, there's no money in that.
None.
So what would you do? Like fucking ice cream factory, fucking pizza parlor, be a comedian, be a DJ, be a pilot. What would you, pie in the sky?
How about real estate agent? Here's why that's a good. Real estate agent's like a good job.
Yeah.
You just lie to people all day. You put them in positions.
Not good at lying.
Why? You got to practice. You got to practice. You start lying about things that are stupid.
Tell Tim you've never tried alcohol right now. See how that lie
Well,
works.
good for.
No, it's a lie.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's nice. But that's a good job. Real estate agent's a really good job. It's a great job.
So you want, about an interior designer?
What about an interior designer?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm figuring that out with my college counselor now.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know yet. So I couldn't answer that question.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, get out of here. Go tell your sister to come down.
Good luck in
She's
college.
gonna get mad at me if I do that.
Do you want to go to somewhere around here, or do you want to go far away?
I don't like LA very much.
Right.
So
Wow. Rogan over here.
Yeah.
no, it's bad air quality.
It's horrible air quality.
Yeah. Tell us
Yeah.
about the politics and the governor not doing anything
No.
about the homeless situation
Oh,
and liberties.
I don't know anything about that.
Would
But
you?
it's bad. You're kind of fed up with LA.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. I mean, like, I'd rather move somewhere else than stay in a place I've already been.
Like
what does
Texas.
your sister think about it?
Oh,
Similar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Not Texas.
not
Not
Texas?
No.
Why not? Did you-
Texas,
open
Austin
carry.
sucks. Austin sucks. That's why you didn't move.
Yeah,
You
no
know it's gross.
shit.
You know.
Have you ever been to Austin?
No,
Have you
I've
ever
been in
been
the
to Texas?
airport.
You been in the airport?
Yeah.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Isn't it?
It is enough. It is enough. Yeah. When the flight attendants are eating brisket tacos in the middle of the, you go, yeah, I don't need to see the rest.
Where would you like to live? What's one state where you go, that seems cool? I've never been there, but it always sounds cool. Do you about to say Atlanta? Were you
No.
about to say Atlanta?
No.
What?
I was gonna say North Pole or South Pole.
North
Yeah.
Pole, South Pole?
That's not an option though.
No, it's definitely. They don't have a lot of
It's
colleges
not
in the
an option.
North Pole.
No,
No.
just like say hi to all the penguins.
Okay. Marine
Yeah.
biologist. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Science.
All right.
You know.
All right. Get out of here.
Okay.
We're going to
It was
wrap this
good to meet
podcast
you.
up.
It was nice to meet you too.
Um,
that your car in the front?
The Bentley? Yes. Thank you.
oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks like a
A
what?
nice pen, she said.
A nice pen.
Some cars with like flash drives.
Yeah, it's like a Mont Blanc pen.
It's
Yeah.
an interesting way to put that.
Great realtor.
Yeah.
Killer realtor.
Yeah, you'd be a great realtor, I.
This house looks like a pen.
You're going to like this.
Yeah, you're going to love it.